Hi Virgo, I'm so glad you're here. Let's do a reading for you for the month of June or whenever you find this, okay? But only take with you what resonates and just leave the rest behind, okay? It's an important thing to do. Let's get a few oracle cards and see what we find out. Time for a nap. This is saying that you need to take time for you. All right, it's important. At the bottom of the deck, you have blessed. So you are blessed during this time. But it's important for you to rest, to build yourself back up. And it can also be saying it's a time for you to go within and evaluate something that's going on in your life. But it is more of a passive energy, okay? Not a time to take action. A time for pondering and resting and rebuilding. Okay? You know, like after a workout, person needs to take time to rest. Maybe walk it off and rest, but still, rest. Now this, if this doesn't resonate with you, you might try your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, let's see what we have here for the Prism Oracle. Intuition. You need to use your intuition during this time. And I feel like this time for a nap, when you're, contemplating things, it's a good idea to use your intuition as well. So I think intuition is kind of a big thing here. Okay, we're going to get one more and then we're going to go into the tarot. Oh, I absolutely love this energy. Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. It's not only a beautiful image, it's a beautiful meaning behind that image. Love is everywhere. Sometimes we have to maybe rub our eyes a little and look and see, but it is. Love's everywhere. And taking into consideration that, we might not be able to see spirit or our passed on loved ones, but they're here with us as well as the people who are with us, on earth. So there is love. Such a beautiful energy. Okay, let's see what the tarot would like to share. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, Virgo, look at this. The very best energy possible. That's what you're starting out with. Perfect. This is you being in your happiness. Things coming to you that you truly want. So if there's something that you've been wanting, that you've been desiring, it is here for you. Okay. Your past. Okay. Well, for me in this deck, the Five of Swords can be arguments, things like that. And it always makes me feel like this argument is going on within yourself. It's like the bird is whispering things to you that are not happy things, right? So in your past, there was something going on, and I feel like it was emotional involvement on your part. Now, mind you, some of this could have come from external circumstances, but it is still within you. And so that can be challenging. Now, in your challenge or opportunity, you have unconditional love. And right here, you have love is all around. So there's a big message here about love. And in your thoughts and desires, you would like for a situation you're in to end. You want it to be done. and start something new. All right. Let's see what we have here for your strength. Oh, wow. Powerful strength. Definitely a powerful strength. This is the Chariot. There's something that you really want, and you are determined to go for this. Okay, let's move on down and see what the future has. Very nice again. This is you being in your truth. And this is a king, so it's a mature energy, one that has wisdom, which is this owl, and things that arise, you evaluate it using your truth, make decisions using your truth, and take action in the same vein. So, your future is you being in your truth and taking action accordingly. What you don't see is the struggle. I shouldn't say necessarily struggle, it all depends. This could be competition, but especially with this card above it, I would say this is all within you. This can be like I said, an energy of competition, maybe disagreement, something like that. But I'm seeing this as you, the different stages of you or different parts of you, different timing maybe, where you are working your way up to where you want to be, and you're getting there. But you're not really seeing it yet. It will come to light. So it could be that you're taking actions going for what it is you want and not seeing all of it, maybe seeing part of it. But when the time's right, you will see all of it. And it could have to do with this. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe some focus was on the challenges, and depending on all the variables, it could have to do, maybe with self-doubt, many things. But this is saying you're working your way through it and coming out in a very positive way. And what you do see is that you're taking action, going for something that is your truth. Okay? So here in your future, you have the King of Truth. Here, you have taking action, going for your truth. And between these two is this energy of working your way through the muck to find your truth. Okay, you have the Hierophant and how to go forward. Connect with the divine, and there's something for you to learn. Know that you are learning something of great value. It's teaching you the truth and the ability to use your wisdom. Your outcome, and I see this as being a good card. This is you dropping whatever this challenge has been. You're letting it go to go on for what it is that is right for you. So there might be a part of you that really knows all this. And this might, I don't know if I've ever said this before, this might just be a confirmation of something that you know. And if you don't know, you probably know various parts of this and are starting to piece it together. The end of a cycle that could have been challenging and going forward in your light. Okay? And intuition is there, so that's important to use throughout here. Love is all around. That's important to recognize and know. And the time for a nap. A lot of time for self to figure this out. Okay? As well as rest and doing something that's for you. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. This is an energy that is filled with compassion and love. So love has been repeated here a few times, hasn't it? And it can talk about you having these wonderful memories of a past time. It could be all the way back to childhood, but that bring, warm thoughts, makes your heart happy and is filled with love. So that's a beautiful energy. Maybe it's something that you want to bring into your current life. Not necessarily bringing the past back, but bringing those emotions of happiness, compassion, love, tenderness. Because I've used the word love a few times now, and I don't get the feeling it's the romantic kind of love. Could be. But I definitely get the feeling that it is love itself. Okay, let's clarify this. So I was going to say a lovely reading. I was putting love in there again. All right, let's see what we have here. For your current energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor, okay? And I mentioned this. I think part of you can see this in action, already. Here on your past, something, and like I said, this could have been brought on by an external source, but it's your emotions, your thoughts on the subject that you're having to deal with. And here you have the Queen of Wands. She is very adamant about going for her desires, and she doesn't really care what people think. If there's something she truly wants, she'll go for it. And that's the strength of this, is what I'm feeling right here, same column, that you have a lot of strength in going through and separating things out and finding your truth. Okay. Challenge or opportunity. Beautiful. You have strength. And so you're able to tame the beast, right? You are strong. And you are bringing this unconditional love into your life. And strength is not just strength. It's got compassion and love in it, as does this. So there, again, lots of compassion, lots of love. Here, thoughts and desires. Wanting to end something. Totally wipe it out. This is the last major arcana. Then you go back to the first major arcana, which is the Fool. So you're really wanting to make quite a change to bring in something that you really desire. Okay. Strength. Okay. Love this. Your strength is very powerful. You are determined to go for what you want, which is going for your happiness, your peace, the calmer waters. Perfect. Okay. Future. Being in your truth. And this is a king. So, you are a master of this. You can use your wisdom, see the truth, use your intellect, evaluate, come up with a conclusion, and take action that's based on your truth. Here, this could be where somebody's been doing you harm, or doing something that's not good for you. Or it could be you having a strategy. So it could be either one. I would say I'm kind of leaning towards the strategy, but again, it could be either one. But you're in your truth, and this is a king. This is a 7. So if this is somebody trying to do something that's not in your best interest, not to worry. You have everything you need to see beyond what's going on there. Now, it could also be the strategy, though, because if you look here, I could see how the strategy would really apply. Yeah, you're going through all these different stages and phases to get to your enlightenment, the sun. Here you have the moon. What you don't see is all your efforts you're putting in the way you're putting them in. And you have a card confirming that you're not seeing this at this moment. Right here is intuition. This card is saying, use your intuition. It's going to help you see what is going on, what you need to do. Okay, now what you do see. You have the Lovers and the Knight of Swords. The Lovers is talking about an important decision. So you're making this important decision to go for your truth. Now, word of caution with the Knight of Swords. That's the fastest moving guide in the deck, so that's you taking action quickly, which is fine. But the Knight of Swords can overlook some things, and you really don't want to overlook anything. If you do, the possibility exists that you might have to go back and correct or amend or whatever. So go quickly if you choose, but go slow enough or be observant enough to make for sure that you get all your bases covered so you get everything done the way you want it done. First time, hopefully. Okay, now on to how to proceed is know that you are learning and that the divine is here with you, helping you. And by using your intuition, which is right there. Okay, yeah, quite the combination. Here, you've been working really hard. There have been challenges, right? And you can see that in this card. Potentially this one and this one. You've been working hard. It's time to drop in. It's being clarified by the Four of Swords, which is saying you have gotten through this, whatever it is. Drop those burdens. Now it's time to regenerate, rejuvenate. Take some time for you, to ground yourself, to relax, to fill your cup back up. All right? So it's quite a lovely reading. Many, many good energies in here. And at the bottom of the deck from taking this, it's saying that you are going to be very happy. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. And I do think this is a wonderful reading for you because your very first card, your current energy, is the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Your very last is dropping all the burdens and taking a rest. Could be a vacation. And all these cards in between, there is so much to this. And remember, a couple words that I've mentioned a lot is the word love. There is love throughout here. And it could be about anything. Recognition of love. Understanding love. It could be many things about love, but love is strong in this reading. So is compassion. Let's see. And you going for your goal. But love is the biggest one here. So there's much love here. Okay, let's see. You have the Hanging Man. There's a lot of cards here about using your intuition, which is right here as well. And here, the Hanging Man is using your intuition and your knowledge and your truth. You have questions about some of this, like this one would be a good one, right? So you go in and you take the time to evaluate, to come up with the answers for your questions, which helps you tremendously. Here, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is you really working at something, and it tends to be successful. Oh, love this. Nine of Pentacles. Here you have the Nine of Cups. So, you're going to be very happy with your abundance as well as just being very happy. So, your efforts are going to turn out making you very pleased with what's going on. And oh my gosh, take a look at this. Okay, you have the same card twice. This is taking a break. And your very first oracle card is time for a nap. Okay, this, I would equate that to these. So it is important for you to take time out. You work through this and then take some time for you, regardless of whether it is evaluating, grounding, taking a vacation, taking naps, whatever it is. It's really important for you to do that because it's been mentioned here 3 times. So the 3 biggies for me, the takeaways are, it's important for you to take time for you. The other is use your intuition. It's very important. And the love aspect that's throughout. Okay, let's go ahead and get one more tarot card. Not tarot, oracle. See what it would like to share. Okay, and Virgo, I really hope that this resonates with you. Love. Well, here we go again. Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So very, very nice. Another card about love. Love's important here. Okay, let's close this out with a charm. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, take a look at this. The fire. The very first thing that came to me is the fire burns within you to go forward in this energy, that you have the strength and the desire. Okay? And what do you have here? Home. This will be different for everybody, but the fire burns strong to make everything the way is right, that is right for you. And home is a part of this. This could be literally your home, or it could be your vessel, what's within you. Okay? I really hope this helps. Thanks so much. And I'll talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.